For our last video, in terms of our advocacy program for the month of April, as the speaker, I would just be giving the all-over summary of what we have talked about for the past 2 to 3 months. Before the pandemic happened, life was normal. We get to go anywhere and bond with our families, go out with friends, attend gatherings, and basically go anywhere we want to without worrying about getting any virus or illness. Things have changed when March 11th of 2020 came, where it was declared by WHO that the novel coronavirus detected in Wuhan City, China, was already a pandemic. Since countries all over the world were closing their borders, implementing city lockdowns, and providing rules and regulation for the said pandemic, it was a huge adjustment for every human existing in this planet, as everyone were dumbfounded in such a way that everyone were reprimanded to protect themselves not to acquire the said infectious disease or virus by wearing face masks and face shields. During the first 2 or maybe 3 months after it was said that the outbreak was already a pandemic, I think that it was the hardest amongst people because here in the Philippines, face-to-face classes were suspended. There was a time that in a household, only one person is allowed to go out. In addition to that, transportation was also difficult for everyone since there were protocols that needed to be followed and there wasn't a lot of public utility vehicles going out because they were also frightened since COVID cases that time were high, hence it was very scary and alarming. As of now, as we are living with the new normal, still wearing face masks, always bringing and using alcohol anywhere we go, it is still hard for everyone to cope up with our situation. People are still frightened to go out sometimes, especially because within the 2 years of this pandemic, different variants of COVID came out. However, even though the pandemic is still onset, people are still thriving to live normally. However, still with precautions. People are still working, may it be work from home or in companies and different establishments. Students are still learning online, which makes it hard not only for students but also the teachers. No matter what the situation is, people are still continuing what they do in order to survive each day passes by. This pandemic may have put us at rock bottom, but one day, everything will go back to normal. It might not be the same as before, but at least we get to start a new way of living or lifestyle with our family, friends, and relatives. To end the last part of our advocacy program, I would just like to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to inform you about our topic, which is COVID including its health protocols. Therefore, I hope you have learned something that you can apply in everyday life. Again, thank you and see you next time.